An escaped Oklahoma prisoner on the run for nearly 19 years, finally back in custody. 5 News reporter Kayla Davis has the details on his 2006 escape and how he was captured.
Stephen Capps escaped the Jim E. Hamilton Correctional Center in LaFleur County, Oklahoma on August 1st, 2006. Another inmate he was with was caught some days later, but Capps was able to make it all the way to Ohio.
He spent 10 years, though, incarcerated in the state of Ohio for breaking and entering.
The Ohio Department of Correction tells 5 News Capps was released in 2021 on parole, but it didn't last. On July 14th, 2021, he was declared a parole violator at large for going back to Oklahoma. 4 years later,
through some great investigative work, use of technology, and just good old-fashioned boots on the ground, we were able to find Capps living in Muskogee. We were able to arrest him at his house with no incident.
Now Capps will finish his 1,200-day sentence for obtaining property through trick or deception. He's in custody at the Assessment and Reception Center in Lexington until a permanent placement is found.
He will definitely not be in a minimum security with no fence.
Which means he won't be headed back to the Jim E. Hamilton Correctional Center where he originally escaped. It's a level 1 detention center with no fencing. It's had a number of escapes over the years, but when I asked why they haven't built a fence,
it's also in a very remote area in the mountains, and so that keeps people, from walking away. There's bears and ticks. We constantly review our safety, our security around our facilities. So if we felt like there was just a super threat, then we would take measures to make changes.
Even though escapes are possible, area residents say they feel safe.
And there's a lot of country out there, so there's nowhere for them to really go and hurt nobody, just a few people in the woods or whatever, but they usually get took care of. The law usually takes care of them. Our county sheriff's pretty good.
Oklahomans can now sign up for Orange Alert, a new system that sends out alerts if someone escapes.
If we have one of these incidents now, you'll get a text message on your phone saying, hey, be on the lookout. This guy has walked away at this time from this facility.
In Poto, covering news where you live, Kayla Davis, 5 News.
We're also following new developments today in the Stacey Drake case. Prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty against him. Drake is accused of killing Philip Emerson in Canadian County, Oklahoma, then Tara Underwood and Taylor Sharp at LaFerry's Propane in Sequoyah County. All 3 cases will be tried together in Sequoyah County. Prosecutors say Drake's actions show a probability that he would commit criminal acts of violence again that would constitute a threat to society. Also developing today, Amber Waterman will undergo a mental fitness exam before she stands trial in Benton County for the kidnapping and murder of Ashley Bush and her unborn baby in 2022. Motion was filed by her lawyer last month, and the judge agreed, ordering the exam because of a reported lesion on her brain that her lawyers claim causes symptoms like seizures and difficulty in expression. State forensic psychiatrist will conduct the exam. Courts are also considering a motion from Waterman's attorney that centers on investigators violating her civil rights. Her court hearing is now set for July 7th in Benton County. As the school year winds down, Fayetteville Public Schools planning ahead for next year. This coming fall, by the way, the district adding metal detectors to the high school and Ramey and Woodland Junior High schools. The district says it'll be set up on either side of the doorways. They're designed to be quick and non-invasive, similar to security systems used in retail stores. Fayetteville joined several other districts across the area already using these metal detectors, including Farmington. Secondary campuses there got them installed this past school year, and now it's even added more for large events like football games and tournaments. Farmington Superintendent John LaFoon says communicating with families and staff was key to implementing this new system.
Our administrators have done a great job and the kids flow through. And probably the most rewarding part for me personally is that when you talk to the students, they say it makes them feel safer.
Fayetteville's metal detectors are part of a layered safety approach, which includes locked entrances, ID badges, fencing, and new teacher badges with emergency alert buttons, also coming new this school year. It's a busy Memorial Day weekend for Razorback fans. 5 News Sports Director Alex Stewart joining us now in studio for an update on the Super Softball Super Regionals happening this weekend, of course, in Fayetteville.
Yeah, Darren, it will be a memorable Memorial Day weekend for one softball program, as history will be made on the Hill with either Arkansas or Ole Miss heading to their first College World Series with just 2 wins. And today's game is such a crucial one to get. It is game 1. Both teams hit the gas and the ball as soon as the light turned green. The Rebs 1-1. The Razorbacks with 3 from Kaylee Wyckoff to take the lead. However, Hottie Toddy started the scoring party, outpacing Arkansas 8-1 going into the 4th. These are the heart attack Hogs we're talking about, though, so they battled back to within 2, and I can tell you, time slowed down, and Bogle Park breathed as one in this moment, but it was about 6 feet short of legendary. Ole Miss wins game 1 9-7, but some valuable lessons were learned.
I guess just that we need to win each pitch. We can't get too overwhelmed with winning 2 games, but we've seen all 3 of their pitchers, and we feel really confident about tomorrow.
I think we're all very confident in ourselves. Like I just said, we've been in that position multiple times and have shown everybody that we can do what we've done. And so I think we're just really excited to make those adjustments that we need to make.
As they alluded to, the season isn't done just yet, since this is a best-of-3 series, but the room for error is now 0. We'll continue our coverage of today's game, though, later in sports. Darren.
All right, Alex, thanks. You can follow all our NCAA tournament coverage with the free 5 News smartphone app.